All right, Count Christian,
See Young.
and we back again for another episode of Two of Twos. This
Yes,
time
sir.
on video broadcast. I think this is the first episode we've ever done where we're not side by side.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Record history right here.
it's a little weird, but I think with something like this, we can get more shows and quicker shows out.
Definitely, definitely.
All right, how you been, my boy?
Shit, I've been good, man. Grinding,
Grinding,
speeding through this year.
making
It's
that
crazy. We're
moolah.
already in April. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we've
Always.
been speeding throughout the year, and this is our second episode, and we're in April.
Right. That's
Yeah,
yeah. So,
we've been a
but yeah, I've
lot
been good,
behind,
man.
but we'll be back on
Y-
top of it this summer and shit.
Yeah, yeah. We missed a lot of topics. How about yourself, though?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm just ready to get back into this grind. You know, the twos
Yeah,
grind.
yeah, for sure, for
Yeah, on
sure.
my
Me,
Twitter
me
it
as
says
well.
twos Christian. So I'm just
Yeah,
excited to be back into the grind, man.
I've seen that shit. Me as well. So let's get right in it.
Well, my question is, do you have the belt?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Who's the champ? Ain't you the champ?
I should be the champ. Do you mind grabbing the belt for me?
Yeah. I got you. One sec.
Now stream or chat because this is gonna be a YouTube video. I won this belt and I'm kind of nervous about it because I don't know if I will be keeping this belt after today. So I won it previously before this episode, and I might be dropping it after this episode. We might
You
go
won
to
that
the next episode, and
elimination
I don't
chamber.
have the belt. What'd you say?
I say you won that elimination chamber.
I won it at Elimination Chamber, man, and I could be losing it once again. Yeah, hold that up for us so everybody can see what we've been doing predictions for. Ooh, that boy hold it just like Cena. Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang.
Yes,
That boy
sir.
been practicing in the mirror how to hit that hoe. All right, we had to stop, pause. See, Young scared me for a second. I'm like, let me check this shit really fast. But yeah, we back again. About to do these predictions. I mean, I'm the champ, so that means I pick who goes first. I won by going first, so I think I'm gonna go first. Yeah, yeah. Show that belt for me, wise man. Yeah. All right. These aren't in like any type of order. Actually, I think they're what the projected card is for night one and night two. Starting off with the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther versus Jay Uso. Um, I'm putting 5 on Jay. I'm putting 5 on Jay. I just feel like they going with him. The whole crowd yeeting and shit. I got
Yeah,
5 on Jay. What you thinking?
yeah. I got 5 on J as well. I think this is like probably the easiest prediction of the whole show.
Yeah, I feel like Gunther has already beaten him 4 times. If he beats him a fifth, that'd be insane, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I don't think they're gonna do Jay like that. I think he's gonna win the title. But
I mean, I don't think he should, but
unfortunately.
yeah, unfortunately.
Right.
I don't know if he should,
But
but I think he will. All right, next is
yeah,
Rey Mysterio versus El Grande, which you told me before the show kicked off that might not even happen. So,
yeah, so apparently on SmackDown, Rey Mysterio was getting like carried out after his match or whatever. So I mean, we haven't got any updates. The match may still be going on, but I don't know. I guess we can assume for right now it's still gonna go on, but you know, still
assuming
get an
this thing
announcement.
still goes on, I will be taking El Grande Americano at 3 if this goes on.
Damn, damn. Um, I'm gonna go El Grande 2 points.
So it looks like we're both a little wary about this. We're not fully confident. Me on my end, I'm thinking that they do like a trilogy or something, and this is just what
Yeah,
kicks him off, and then eventually he gets unmaxed. But I don't think it'll happen here. Is that what you're thinking?
that's the same thing I was thinking. I'm thinking it's only getting started. Like the characters only had like 2 matches so far. So I feel like it'd be kind of wild to like have him lose like the first match, when he's supposed to be like this big luchador that's just beating all the luchadors, like he's gonna lose the first match. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that does
But
sound insane.
yeah, but yeah,
All
I
right.
got two on them because I mean they could still go with Ray, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's why I went 3 and something light. All right, so the World Tag Team Championship, the War Raiders versus the New Day. I will be taking. It's a tough one. I'm gonna be putting three on the New Day.
Three on a New Day.
Three on New Day.
Uh, I'm gonna go. It's a tough one too, because I mean, Big E could come back and he could join the New Day, or he could
He can
cost
cost
the New
them.
Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
Um.
they've done absolutely nothing since the Big E thing,
Right.
and
Right.
they need this. They need this.
That's a good point. Yeah, they've done absolutely nothing since they turned. You said how much you putting on New Day? You said three, right?
I got three.
You got
Trace.
three. Um, put five on them. Fuck it, I'm put five. I'm put five on them.
Damn, that boy going
Put five on
big.
them. Fuck it.
That boy
I'm already
going
not champ.
big
I'm already not champ. So I'm gonna go five on New Day, man. I
for
think.
sure.
Honestly, I know people are talking about Big E. That it could happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I
What
think
does he
it's more
do? Like,
likely. He's a fucking announcer. Like they haven't teased nothing. Something like that would have got teased. So I honestly don't think. I don't
I
think
get
Big
you.
E's coming in.
I get you already kind of like hint at it in a way between like either he costs them or he helps them, but like what does he actually do? Like what is the most realistic thing that you could see him doing out there? He can't get physical, can he?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
if
and
he
if the thing
turns
is,
heel,
if he,
if he turns heel, it doesn't matter because he ain't been on TV doing anything.
yeah, and I mean, if he turns, say, if he like betrays them and costs them the match, it's like, what's next? Is he gonna fight them? Like, is it gonna be a handicap match? Like, what do we do? Like, I don't know. I personally think maybe a new member could come in
Yeah, yeah.
that's not Big E and help them. But I don't see Big E coming in, bro. That nigga will be on the pre-show talking and shit, previewing the matches and shit.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He'll be on the pre-show and the post-show
Yeah,
talking
for
about
sure.
matches.
And interviewing niggas and shit. I don't see him going out there.
I think this next one is a tough one. It is Jade Cargill versus Naomi. This is one of the ones where I hope I
Oh,
wasn't going first. This could literally go either way.
I don't know. I think Jade got in the bag. I'm going five Jade. I ain't gonna lie.
Five Jade.
Yeah. You think Jade's gonna lose her first WrestleMania match, bro? That is
I'm going
insane.
one Jade, and because here's my thing.
What's
There's
up?
no way this is the beginning to this thing they got going on. And you kind of kill Naomi's heel turn thing dead right in the water if she loses
Yeah,
it.
we do. Heel turns going into WrestleMania, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm still going with Jay, bro. I mean, you're right, but I don't think Triple H gives a fuck about Naomi. Like honestly, like I don't think
I
he
was
gives a
gonna
fuck.
say that's
Like,
what a lot of this is. It's not about what do I think they should do or would do. It's what
yeah,
I think Triple H would do.
right. I
Uh,
don't think he's gonna let Jay lose her first WrestleMania. That would be fucking crazy. But I understand your logic. Like logically, if it's gonna keep going, Naomi probably should win.
yeah,
But I don't know, bro. I think Jay's gonna get that big win. I don't even think she's had too many singles matches at that. I think this would be like her second or third. I'm gonna go five with her. I'm going
I'm
big
gonna
on
back
big.
you on that one, but I ain't putting five on it. I'm putting one on it. Jade,
Okay,
just one.
that's a,
All
that's
right,
a,
the
that's a
next is
safe that's a
LA
safe
Knight.
bet.
Yeah, safe bet. The next is LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Ah, give
It's a
me
tough
Jacob
one.
at five, man.
It's a tough one because I mean you got Solo and Jacob there. They've been having like tension, so I mean
Yep,
Solo could cost them the match. But then it's
indirectly
on the
or
other.
directly.
Yeah, right. But then
Either
it's like
way,
on the other hand, like, bro, Jacob Fatu, like, give this man a fucking title already. Like, what are we doing? Like, he should have been U.S. champ. Um, so I'm not gonna fully go all in on Jacob. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put one on LA Knight. I'm gonna put one on LA Knight.
I should have been writing this down. Hold on.
Damn. I can if you want, I can mark it up on here if you want. But you got it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please.
Okay. So the first match was it was Gunther Jay. We both put five on Jay, right?
Yeah, Gunther J. We both got five on J.
Okay. And then it was
I got three on
Naomi.
Americana.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Gable, Ray. So I put what? I put how much on you
I
put
think
how
you
much
said
on
five. I believe you said five.
I have five and you had what on him?
Three.
Three. Okay. And then Naomi Jade.
Yeah,
I
you
put
got.
five on Jade, and then
I
you
got one.
got and then
War Raiders New Day.
War Raiders, New
I got
Day.
three on New Day. I think you said five.
Yeah, I said five.
Okay.
Um,
LA
okay.
Knight, Jacob Fatu. I got five on the Werewolf.
Hold on, wait a minute. You said Naomi, right?
No, I said one on Jade.
Oh, one Jade. Okay.
Yeah, one on Jade.
Jade, Jade one, and then Jade five, and then we
Correct.
said Gable five, and you said Gable three,
Yeah,
and then we
you
both
got Gable
said
five. I got
Jay,
Gable three.
and we both said Jay Uso five,
Yep.
and then you said I said
You
New
got
Day
five. I got three.
five, and you said three New Day, and then you said
Yep.
five on the Werewolf.
Yep. Five on the Werewolf.
Okay,
This is
so we
exactly why
got
I think Triple H wouldn't have the first guy's Mania lose. Like when you said you don't think he'll
that would be
have.
fucking ridiculous. Like it would
Yeah,
be
when you
so
said
ridiculous.
you wouldn't have Jay lose her first. I'm thinking
Yeah.
she can kind of lose her first, but I don't think Fatu can. He might, but I don't think he can.
He can if they make it make sense with Solo, but it would be ridiculous, you know.
Yeah.
The only reason is because I mean LA Knight just won the fucking title, but you know
Did he? I
that
thought
could
he
have
beat
been
Logan Paul for this shit. That wasn't just got it.
nah. He just beat Shinsuke. He just beat Shinsuke for
Word,
like I
word,
think like a
word,
month ago or some
word.
shit. So it's like I don't know what
Yeah,
the fuck they're doing with the I'm sorry, not the IC, the US title. I don't know what
yeah.
the
The
fuck they're
U.S. is
doing with the
tweaking.
US title. Like it should have
Yeah, they're
been
tweaking with that. Huh?
Andrade Melo, you know what I'm saying? Like something
Yeah,
like that. But
yeah.
you
They
know,
they
I'm not
tweaking
mad.
with
If
this.
Fatu wins that hell, I'm not mad. Like that's what I want. So I'm not mad at that.
All right. Next is Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I got five on Big Tiff. This could
You
come
got
back to
five
bite
on
me in the ass
Tiff.
because it is Charlotte. But I'm thinking they don't want to give Charlotte another plus one while what's gonna happen later in the card tomorrow.
Okay. Um, so we got Charlotte and Tiff. And you said you got five
I got
on
five on
Tiff.
Big Tiff. It's
All right.
Tiffy time.
I'm gonna go three on Tiff. I'm gonna go three on Tiff because it is
Respectable bet.
Charlotte. You don't wanna bet against Charlotte, but
Respectable bet. Charlotte at WrestleMania and somebody's about to beat her daddy streak. Oh no.
right.
What is she at already?
She might get 18. I think
Nigga,
she's
she
at
might get
14.
20.
Right, right,
What
right.
is she at already?
I think like let's see.
She gotta
I
be
got
at
the
least
laptop.
15.
How many world titles does Charlotte Flair have?
She
She's
gotta
at
at least be
14
at
right now.
15. 15
She's at
already?
14.
Oh,
14.
14. Oh, she could
She's
win
held
this.
the Divas Championship once, Raw Women's Championship six times, and SmackDown seven times.
Oh no, she could win this. She could 100% pull this one out the bag.
Yeah, so I don't want to put too much against her because it is Charlotte.
All
Yeah,
right then. I will yeah, I still got five on Tiff, but I do think Charlotte is in this one. Do you think
for
they're
sure.
happy with her
Yeah.
backstage after everything that's happened between the two?
Um, I mean, it's hard to say because I mean, for me personally,
It
I
made the
wasn't
feud
really
better.
like yeah, right. I wasn't really interested in it. I'm like, oh shit. Like once they
Yeah,
started like shooting on each other, like with the backstage interview or whatever, where they were like on different screens, the satellite one, and then the
yeah,
one where she was like, oh, you're 03 in your marriage, or like I was like, oh
yeah.
shit, like this is
Those are the
my kind of
best two
shit.
promos for them.
Right, right. So I mean, part of me, maybe Vince will probably be mad as fuck. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? But I feel like Triple H may be thinking like, damn, y'all made it more interesting. You know, like even though y'all did kind of go on off script, like don't do that shit again. Like I do
Yeah,
appreciate that. You know, y'all made that shit better. So yeah, but I mean, honestly, I feel the same way. Like you can't. I think Tiff is the safer bet. You know, just because it's like I know Vince would probably put it on Charlotte. You know, but I feel
now
like Triple
Vince. If it
H.
was Vince and I heard that she was at 15, I was like, oh no, she getting 16 tonight
Yeah.
or whatever the number was. She had 14. Oh, she getting 15 tonight or whatever. If it was
Right,
Vince, but
right.
like I said, a lot of
I
this is what would Triple H do, uh,
exactly.
and that's gonna really breathe into these next two. Anything else more on Tiffany and Charlotte, or are you ready to move on?
No, I think Tiff is a safer bet. And I think Charlotte could always win it later. Like they could do a rematch next month,
Yeah,
you know, or whatever.
yeah,
So yeah,
she can win at the next PLE if she loses this. That's where my hand goes to.
exactly.
But like I
Yeah.
said, it's
So
very much so. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say three on Tiff. Three on Tiff.
Three on Tiff, and I got five.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
much so. What will Triple H do? And these next two matches are triple threat matches, and the ones that I'm looking forward to the most. Starting, I'm such a rookie, man, such an amateur. Didn't put my phone on do not disturb. Somebody calls, and then it interrupts the call. But we're back for the second time and the last time. Like I was saying, doing these predictions is very much getting into Triple H's mind, and that's what you got to do for these next three triple threats. The three triple threats, two triple threats. But these two triple threats are my most anticipated matches, starting with Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Somebody's going heel. I think we've talked over the weeks where we said they were all face, or I thought they were all face, and then now I think they're all heel. I think coming out
Yeah.
of this is going to be for certain. One of these guys is a heel. I don't know if it's going to be Roman. I don't know if it's going to be Punk. I think it's going to be Seth. I don't know if it's going to be Paul. But coming out of this match, there will be a clear heel. And yeah, I'm putting five on Seth Rollins. I
Rollins.
I think he pinned CM Punk.
Okay. Um,
I think I
I'm gonna
texted this to
go.
you yesterday, but I think the
Yeah.
whole reason that Roman Reigns is in this match is so he doesn't get pinned.
Right. 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 Because I mean, you would think he was gonna face Drew or
Yep.
Fatu at Mania, or I mean,
Yep.
I guess not, but maybe even The Rock, So for him to
Yep.
just get thrown into this, I agree. But you said you're going five on Seth.
Yep. Five on Seth. And that's who I think will be the permanent heel moving on from this. It could be anybody, but somebody's going heel.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be Seth. I think he's going to win it, and I think he's going to be the heel.
I'm gonna go Seth five. I'm gonna go Seth three. Three on
What?
Seth.
Really?
Yeah, I still think there's a possibility that Roman wins this shit. I mean,
I thought you were
Roman's
going to pick Roman.
losing two manias in a row.
I thought you were going to pick Roman.
Yeah, I mean, I
You really
think
shocked me here.
I think Seth has been the MVP of this feud. Like, and I feel like he kind of needs this win the most out of everyone. You know.
I agree with
And I
that.
mean, moving forward after WrestleMania, like, come on, Roman's gonna probably be gone until like SummerSlam. I mean, honestly, I think it just kind of goes down to who's gonna be the next person to step up to Jey Uso. And I don't think CM Punk's gonna turn heel to face Jey Uso. I think Seth Rollins could be that guy. So I still think Seth is the favorite. Um, if anything, I would go with Roman, but I agree. I think he's specifically in this match not to be pinned. We already seen CM Punk pin Seth Rollins back at the Raw Netflix debut. Seth won the steel cage match, but he didn't pin CM Punk. Punk already got his main event. He's good, so I think Seth needs this the most out of everybody. I think I'm not confident with that though. I don't want to do 5 points, but I'm gonna go three.
If not Seth, then who?
Roman.
Okay. Yeah, we think about it a little differently. I'm thinking it's Seth or Punk, and one of them's getting pinned. I think Roman's just there so he doesn't get pinned.
I would say if Gunther retains, Punk wins. But if Jey Uso wins the title, I think
Rollins.
Seth. Yeah, yeah. I think Roman needs to
That's
win the least out of all these, right? But I mean, it's fucking Roman.
Do you think Paul
Triple
Heyman will play a
H,
big factor?
definitely, definitely. I think he may have a hand in whoever wins. Like whether
Help
he
him win?
costs somebody the match
Okay,
or
yeah.
you know he doesn't necessarily have to help Seth Rollins, but he could still screw
Lead to
over.
lead to whatever
You know,
happens in the final moments. Yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
Or he could get attacked and that
I
could
love to think he
distract
walks
somebody.
out. It's either one or two things for me. Either he helps, like actually directly helps the person, or he walks out and Punk and like Roman are like, "What the fuck? Why are you walking out?" And then Seth
Yeah.
capitalizes on it.
Right. Yeah. I
So
agree. I can see
I
that.
think
I can see
it's
something
one of
like that
those
happening.
two.
Whatever
Yeah,
happens is gonna be big. I mean, it's the fucking main event of night one. So,
yeah,
you know,
correct.
yeah.
I think this has potential to be one of the best night ones. I
Yeah,
I mean,
to
what's
me,
really
night
fucking
one is
with this
always better.
Bianca
Like night one's always better than night two, in my opinion. But yeah,
for the most part.
I think, yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I think it's
mean,
it's only been. All right, my fault. Go ahead.
the one that I think about the most is Bianca versus Sasha.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite main events
Yeah,
in the last like 10 years. But
that shit
yeah,
was
it's
fire.
only been like I think it's only been like what 3 or 4 WrestleManias that have 2 nights, right?
Yeah, that depends on if you count Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold.
Right. I think they started doing that shit in like 2020. So I think this might be the fifth or fourth one. But I don't know. I just always usually like the night ones better. Like when you look at the last years, like night one just always is like crazy, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, I'm looking more forward to night one this year more than night two. You know?
I mean, for this match right here, for me, is this your most anticipated match as well?
Um, yeah, of the night one, yeah, easily, easily. Gable and Mysterio is like a fucking Raw match. Jade and Naomi is a SmackDown match. The Raiders and New Day is a fucking Raw match. Fatu and LA Knight, that'll be good. And I think all these matches are gonna be good. Don't get me wrong, but we've seen Jey Uso and Gunther.
Bro
A
called it a
lot of
SmackDown
this,
match.
yeah, a lot of this shit is just rematches, but I think Charlotte and Tiffany's gonna throw down. But yeah, Seth and Punk and Roman, that's easily the most anticipated match for me. Easily.
I more so meant the whole card, not just night one. But
Oh, not just that one. Full card? Hmm. I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to Cena and Cody. I ain't gonna lie.
wow, we're flipped.
Think that. Yeah, I'm looking
It's night
forward to
one for
that.
me. Night one
High
main
stakes,
event.
man.
But that
And
that one is third.
even then, like I'm looking forward to Randy Orton's match. Like I want to see who he's gonna go against.
You are a
Um,
die already Orton fan.
yeah. I want to see what's gonna go on with that. Um, yeah, I think those are my top. Those are probably my top three.
All right. Did you write down our numbers for the last one?
Yeah. So you want to go
Okay.
run it down real quick, or are we going to
No,
night
let's just
two?
keep going. Let's just keep going. And then we'll run
Okay.
it down at the end
Okay.
of the predictions. All right. So the Women's World Championship title triple threat. Io Sky, the champion, versus Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. This one, I ain't gonna lie. This is the one I've been thinking about all morning.
This might
All
be match
morning
of the night.
long.
This might be match of the night.
This potentially has match of the night. It has match of the night potential all over it for sure.
Right.
I'm thinking.
This is a tough one.
I'm thinking you go first. That's what I'm
um,
thinking. I'll tell you right now. I'm stuck between Io and Bianca.
yeah, it's not gonna be Rhea. It's not gonna be Rhea, bro.
It's
Like
not
Rhea
Rhea.
done won the title like 3 times in the last year. Like
I just feel
I
like if
think
she
that's
was
over
winning
with.
it, she would have came in as champion. We would have just done a one way. The same thing as what I said with Punk, Rollins, and Roman. It just feels like Rhea's here so she doesn't get pinned.
Yeah, I think this was a way to actually. I think it's pretty easy. I think Bianca's winning. I'm actually gonna put 3 on Bianca actually because my thinking is like you said, like Triple H. Because it could have easily been Rhea versus Bianca for the title, one
Yeah,
on
but
one.
here's
But
my
Triple
one
H
thing.
made
Here's my one thing. if you give Bianca this win, she has to move brands, right?
I mean, they have a draft coming up.
I just think they
Wait,
want to
no,
continue.
Bianca's on SmackDown. Ain't she on SmackDown?
Yeah, she's on SmackDown. If she wins this
Or
belt, she
she's
has to go
on
to
no,
Raw,
she's on
right?
Raw. She's on Raw.
No,
She's
she's on SmackDown
what the fuck is she challenging? Nah.
because Charlotte picked Tiffany, so Elimination Chamber
Okay,
was
yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah, yeah,
available
yeah.
belt.
Okay, 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 yeah. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I guess if she wins, she'll just be on Raw. I really
But
don't
I'm
care.
thinking they want to continue her or insert her into the Naomi Jade feud.
Into yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
That's what
That's
I'm
true.
thinking. So that's why I'm going Bianca as well, but I'm going one.
Mm.
No, I'll go two. I'll go two Bianca. But it's either Io or Bianca. And then my thing is like, why put the belt on Io just to lose it the next month?
But my other thing is, why put the belt on Io on a random fucking Raw when you could have put her in the Elimination Chamber and then she could have won it at Mania anyway? You know? So that's why I'm kind of like, nah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know, bro. After you say all this, I don't know. I feel like Rhea might win this shit. I don't know.
You know what's carrying
After you
me?
saying all this shit, like, I don't know. Because,
What's
yeah,
carrying
Jade
my
is going to be involved with
expectation?
Bianca and shit.
What's carrying my expectation or prediction is that Bianca Belair has never lost that Mania.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I'm just gonna continue that and hope that they continue that. Yeah, I'm going Bianca two. Two on Bianca.
I'm gonna go Bianca 1.
Okay.
You said Bianca 2?
Yeah, I'll go Bianca two.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because when you bring up the whole situation with
Naomi and
Bianca
Jade.
still in the yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, well, damn, Rhea could win it back and she could just pin Io, like, you know, like
Yeah.
but yeah.
This is a tough one.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
I
so next
damn
is
near want to put one on Rhea. Like I damn near want to do that. But I'm gonna
please
go
do.
safe with Bianca. I'm gonna go
Please do.
Bianca with 1 because I think they're gonna keep up that streak. So yeah.
All right, so next is AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I will be putting five on Logan Paul.
Logan Paul 5.
Logan Paul five.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I'm not gonna lie.
I think
I
they
mean
have the
AJ is probably
potential. I think they have the potential to
go ahead.
steal match of the night. I mean, not as likely, but I mean, it's AJ Styles, can't count him out, and Logan Paul has some athleticism. I think this will be a shocker, sneaky good match.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good match. Like you got Logan, he's one of the best newer wrestlers we got right now, as far as in ring. I think AJ Styles one of the best of all time. And I think Logan's gonna win because like Logan is has more of a future with WWE. I think AJ's
Damn, my
I
fault,
mean,
AJ.
I think AJ is
See, Young said AJ out the door.
I think his contract is up like soon.
He not
And
going nowhere.
you don't think you
He
don't think
not
he's going
going
nowhere?
nowhere. He not going nowhere.
Hey, I don't know, dog. I don't know.
Hey, when I hear about
Triple H
somebody
does not
jumping
give
a
a fuck about
company and
that
going
nigga.
somewhere else, it's always from the other side coming to WWE. I don't really hear of recent
No.
of guys from WWE going to the other side of recent.
Oh no. Somebody just went I know somebody just went.
Ricochet,
Ricochet.
yeah, it's
I
only
think
Ricochet.
after him though. It wasn't nobody after Ricochet.
That's all I can think of is Ricochet.
Yeah, I know Ricochet was like last year. Um oh Bobby
Yeah,
Lashley. I think that was the most recent one, Bobby Lashley.
no, I think Ricochet was after Lashley.
Oh, he was after Lashley?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I know they just released like a shit ton of people a couple months ago, but I don't think the 3 months is up yet.
Oh
So
shit, Sean Ross probably cried. He probably
yeah, like they
hauled up
look
in tears. Has
most
anybody
definitely.
checked on him? Is he doing okay? Our good
I
old
think he's
pal
on
Sean
fraud
Ross
alert. I
Sapp.
think he's on fraud alert right now. I don't really see a lot of his news going around anymore.
Oh, okay, all right, for sure. I haven't
People
seen
people
much of him
find
either.
people finally not buying that shit anymore.
Hey, that's what they should have been doing from the beginning. All
Right.
right, so next is the women's tag champs, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bailey versus Lyra. Oh, Bailey and Lyra. Sorry, I'm
This is a
going the
bathroom
champs.
break right here.
Holy shit! Okay, it might actually be. Now I'm looking at the card. Um, I'm going Liv and Raquel to retain 5.
Yeah, Liv and Rockwell 5. I love them, bro. Like they're a good team. Liv is like one of my favorites right now in ring, women. She
I
she
think
deserved a better
altogether,
match. She deserved a fucking better match, bro. Like, come
altogether,
on.
full package. She might be one of the best women wrestlers in the world right now. She might be
Yeah,
top
man.
3.
She deserved a way better match this year, but at least he's a champ right now, and I think they're gonna win. So you said 5 on them as well?
Yeah,
Cool. She's carrying Raquel too.
and I
Respectful.
also think Bailey and Lyra have a little storyline going themselves. Of a little rivalry
Yeah.
brewing right there. So
We might see some dissension.
I think so.
I think
Certainly
that's
on the
highly
Monday Night Raw
possible.
after Mania, if not this show.
Certainly.
All right, so let's move on. I mean, there's nothing much to say about that one. We have the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match: Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. I'll be putting 5 on Dominic Mysterio.
5 on Dom.
5 on Big Dom.
Um, I'm gonna put 1 on Braun. I'm gonna put 1 on Braun.
That's a safe bet.
Yeah.
That's what we do the predictions for. That's a safe one.
I want Dom to win though. I want Dom
I
to win. But
I think he has to for the Finn Balor stuff. It'd just be so fun seeing them
yeah,
battle over
fans
the
gonna be
IC.
hating.
Seeing them two battle over the IC the entire summer is gonna be lit.
Yeah. I would love to see Dom win, but it goes back to what we were just talking about, bro. Is he gonna make Braun lose his first WrestleMania match? Like,
That's kind of
I don't
crazy to me that
know.
this is his first. Cause like, what was he doing
Yeah.
last year?
He was I think he was still in
Andre the Giant.
NXT. Nah, I think he was on SmackDown. I read up what we was talking about yesterday. He was on SmackDown like right before WrestleMania. He did like 2 matches, and
Whoa.
then after Mania he got drafted to Raw. So I don't know.
Okay.
He didn't really have any feuds going until like after Mania.
Yeah, but I feel like all these people in here. I mean, that's the reason why Breaker Breaker don't gotta do a 1v1. All these other people can eat the pin.
Yeah,
I
he
think it's
don't he
Finn
don't
that
have to
eats the
get
pin.
pinned. Yeah.
I, I don't I don't
Um.
I don't know who wins, but I think it's Balor that eats the pin for sure.
So no confidence points or no confidence behind Penta at all. You don't think he can win his first IC title?
Nah, nah.
Too
It kind
soon
of reminds
or
me of the
never
Ray Phoenix
happening?
yesterday. He was in the final 3 of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, but he didn't
Yeah.
get to the final 2 or the final 1 just because he's just new. I think that's kind of the
Yeah.
same thing here. And I think that's
I feel
kind of
like
what you
Penta.
were hinting at happened last year with Bond Breaker. I just think he's just too new.
Yeah. I feel like Penta's more over than Ray Phoenix though,
I
right
think they're
now.
actually comparable.
I think Penta's getting like louder reactions. I feel like Ray, I don't know, like Penta right off the gate, like first match, like they were like fucking going crazy for that nigga. I feel like Ray, like they're
True.
cheering for him, but it's kind of like they're still trying to like kind of figure out like who is this guy, you know?
I think they're
I don't know.
comparable, honestly. But I do understand what you're saying.
I like how they're keeping them separate though. Hopefully they don't get drafted on the same brand. Like keep them separate for at least a year. Because I mean, once they become a team, like they're gonna dominate, you know. So I would keep them separate for now.
I'd like to see
But
them as a team.
I don't think I think Penta has like an equal chance as Dom, honestly.
I think the tag division has 3 teams, and it's all
Like
on one
Raw, you
side.
talking about Raw or all together?
I'm talking about all together, and I think they're all on SmackDown. The 3 teams.
Yeah.
It's
Street
Street
Profits,
Profits
Motor City Machine Guns,
and
and
DIY.
DIY. Bro, they
It's
should have
just them
had a
three.
fucking match. They got a
Yeah,
TLC match next Friday. That's fucking crazy.
and they had a match yesterday, but I think as far as the tag division goes, it's just them 3. So I think Penta and Ray teaming up sooner than later would actually be for the best, in my opinion.
I think it would be best if they put the tag titles back together and just have them rotate like how they do the women's,
Yeah,
you know. But
certainly.
I think it would make a better use of the tag division, bro. But rather than the same 4 teams on Raw, same 4 teams on SmackDown. But
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, I'm still going 1 on Braun. I think I think that's a safe bet, but I'm with you, bro. I want to see Dom win the title, bro. It's long overdue.
In the Sin City Street Fight, Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest.
Man,
I'm
that
going
Drew
whoever you
McIntyre
don't pick.
deserved better.
I seriously don't know who wins this match, so I'm going whoever you don't pick.
I'm going Drew. I'm going Drew five.
I'm going
Actually, no.
Damian one.
I'm going Drew three. I'm going Drew three.
I'm going Damian one.
Damian one. Okay.
I literally don't know who wins this match, so I'm just going whoever you don't pick. That's
Yeah, this is gonna be this gonna be a crazy like thing to add up at the end of the night. Like, 'cause we kind of got some different picks. Like,
yeah, yeah,
you know. Okay, so Drew three for me, Damian one. Okay, for you, Damian one for you.
yep.
Okay.
And the biggest match of the weekend, the WWE Championship match, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. If I had 10 confidence points, if I had 15, if I had 20, I would put them all on John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah, I got Cena 5, man.
Yeah, I got Cena five as well.
I
I
mean,
think it's
hey,
obvious, bruh. This nigga Cody Rhodes then got the best of this nigga twice. Hit this nigga with the crossroads
they
twice.
always say whoever looks tall before the PLE normally loses. He's looked tall
Right,
twice before it.
right,
I'm
right.
going
And
Cena.
last year, Roman looked tall before the match last year. And the year
Even on
before
night
that,
night
Cody's
one, he looked tall.
yeah, yeah. And the year before that, Cody stood tall. So Cena ain't got no offense on this nigga since Elimination Chamber. Yeah, new champ, new champ,
I'm thinking I'm
new champ.
thinking that it's better for Cody to chase that belt anyways, and they'll probably like
Yeah,
return to this as Cena's last match, and Cody will get the belt
yeah.
back.
Right. I agree. I agree. I agree. Have Cena win the belt. I think Backlash is probably going to be him versus Orton. We might get him and Punk at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam.
I mean, man,
Nigga,
every single year that they come and they talk about WrestleMania, the one thing that's or the many things that Stephanie and Triple H always bring up is those moments that make WrestleMania mania. I don't think there's
yeah,
any moment that can make this WrestleMania mania like Cena getting number 17.
me neither. I think I don't know if you've seen SmackDown, but I think the fans are gonna be cheering. I think they're gonna love that shit. Like I think that's what they want. That's what they're gonna want.
I hope, man, because I don't know. I hope. I don't know. They've been
I know
booing on
Cody
him.
was getting booed, nigga. He was getting booed. I don't know if you seen that shit.
All right, so I had asked ChatGPT to give us a few questions based around WrestleMania. That's pretty much what this show is about. This episode of Two of Twos to give us about 15 WrestleMania questions. We can run through them as fast as we can, or we can just sit and talk, and then we'll just close out the show. You have all the predictions before we get into this, though.
Yeah, I got them all. I got them.
Can you
One
read them
second
to
though.
me, just so we
One
know?
second. Yeah, one second. I
Also,
got you.
send it to me after we record, but just so you know, a quick
I'm gonna
go
screen. I'm
through.
gonna. I'm gonna send a. I'm gonna send a screenshot.
Okay, for sure.
All right, but let's run through these predictions, guys. Um. So night one predictions. Or yeah, night one. C Young, Jay Uso five. Cal Christian, Jay Uso five. C Young. Or I'm sorry. I'm doing this shit an injustice. Jay Uso versus Gunther. C Young got five. Cal Christian got five. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Theon got five. Count Christian got three. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Theon got five. Oh, Jade. Bro, did I say the names that we have in my? I'm fucking this shit up. Okay, I'm fucking this shit up. You got five on El Grande. I mean, I got five on El Grande Americano. You got three on El Grande Americano. Jade versus Naomi. C Young, 5 points on Jade. Count Christian, 1 point on Jade. New Day versus the War Raiders. C Young, 5 points on the New Day. Count Christian, 3 points on the New Day. LA Knight, Jacob Fatu. C Young, 1 point on LA Knight. Count Christian, 5 points on Jacob Fatu. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Women's title, SmackDown's women's title. Count Christian, 5 confidence points on Tiffany Stratton. C Young, 3 confidence points, Tiffany Stratton. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns triple threat match, night one main event. Tom Christian said he's got 5 points on Seth Rollins. C Young, 3 points on Seth Rollins.
Yes. Big Seth in the
Going into
building.
night, going into night two, big match, triple threat match. Bianca Belair, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, 3 of the biggest in the women's division. Come on now. C Young got 1 point on Bianca Belair. Count Christian, 2 points on Bianca Belair. Raw Women's title.
Yep.
Logan Paul, AJ Styles, potentially match of the night, second match of the night. Who knows? Count Christian got 5 points on Logan Paul. C Young, 5 points on Logan Paul. AJ Styles, you ain't winning that shit. Sorry. Um,
My fault,
let
AJ.
I think is it Liv and Raquel versus Bailey and
Yep.
Roxanne? Is that what it is? Or is it Lyra? Lyra.
Lyra, but yeah.
Lyra. Oh shit. That's it, right?
Yeah.
It's just those two teams, right?
Yeah. I wish it was
Okay.
Roxanne, but yeah.
Right. What the fuck? Is she even whatever? Okay.
No.
Liv and Raquel versus Lyra and Bailey for the women's tag team championships. Count Christian, you got 5 points on Liv and Raquel. C Young also has 5 points on Liv and Raquel. I don't even care if I even see this match. I'm gonna lie. Um, um, okay. Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, Quinta Sarah Mano, fatal four for the IC title. C Young got 1 point on Braun Breaker. Count Christian. Oh wait, no. Yeah. C Young got 1 point on Braun Breaker. Count Christian, 5 points on Dom. This could be match of the night too. This could be match of the night too. You
Sneaky.
know?
That's a sneaky one.
Yeah. It could be a sneak, you know? Actually, I don't know. Night two might be better than night one in ring. I ain't gonna lie. Night two might be better this year. I don't know.
That's what it looks like, but main event wise, I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and he got the Drew and Damian match. I don't know. I don't really care for that. Okay.
Plus, that's
But
projected
yeah.
card. We don't know if it actually end up being that way.
Right. And then Randy Orton got his surprise match too. But I feel like whoever he goes against, I mean,
We
he's
both
probably
got
gonna
five on
win.
Randy, right?
Yeah, 5 on Randy.
Yeah, no matter what
Um,
happens,
but
five on
yeah,
Randy.
Drew McIntyre of Damian Priest in a street fight. Cal Christian put 1 point on Damian Priest, and C Young put 3 points on Drew McIntyre. And the main event of WrestleMania Night 2 for the WWE Men's Universal Championship, I think is what it's called. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Count Christian, 5 points on John Cena. C Young, 5 points on John Cena. Rock and Travis Scott gonna beat the fuck out of Cody. It's over with. I'm sorry, Cody. It's
Is
over with.
Travis gonna be here?
They said Travis gonna be there. If Travis
Cody
gonna be there,
has to
you
get
know
that
Rock gonna be
receipt.
there.
Cody has to get that receipt.
Who helps Cody though? Is it just gonna be Stone Cold? That's it.
I think Stone Cold is the best option. Maybe you do both Stone
Stone
Cold and
Cold and
Brett.
Little Baby, or
Stone
Stone Cold Stone
Cold and
Cold and
Little Baby.
Kanye.
Yeah. Stone Cold and Playboy Cardi.
Stone Cold and Playboy Cardi versus
Oh,
Travis
what
Scott
the fuck is wrong with you?
and John Cena.
All right,
And
let's
and
get
the
into
champ
these.
the championship is on the line. Count Christian defending the championship. So we'll see who comes out champ after that.
Yeah, so let's get into these Chat GPT s questions. The first question is, what is your gut feeling? Will WrestleMania 41 deliver or disappoint? I'll let you go
Ooh,
first.
I think it's gonna deliver. Think
I think it's going to deliver because I think
yeah.
all the matches that we
What do you
care
think?
about. Oh, go ahead.
No, what'd you say?
I was saying I think it's
I
going
didn't
to
hear you.
deliver as well because I think all the matches that we care about are going to be good.
Yeah. Hold on, bro. I think the build has been kind of eh. But I think it's gonna be a great show. In ring, like all of these matches. In ring, all of these matches are not disappointments. Like, I mean, maybe like even the tag team title match, like they're the women's tag title match, it's still good hoopers. I think we're in for like at least in ring a good night. I don't think it's gonna be a whole lot of excitement. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna be a whole lot of excitement, but you know, I think it'll deliver.
All right, question number two is who are you most excited to see perform this year? I feel like the answer's got to be Punk.
Yeah,
Like for me, I mean, it's definitely got to be Punk. It's his first Mania since what 15 years almost. For me, I'm
right.
invested in this storyline because it is the Shield versus the guy they were built to shield, and I just think that's cool. It's not the full Shield, but it's the coolest members of the Shield, the best two out of the three,
Yeah.
against the guy that they were brought in to protect in that whole storyline. Or if are they working for him, or is he? Are they not working for him? I just remember how good that storyline was, and this is like a big, extreme callback to that story. So,
Yeah. Um, I'm excited. I think CM Punk would be my answer as well. I think this has been my favorite feud the WrestleMania.
yep,
I think all the promos have been like the most entertaining. Like I've liked these promos more than like the Cody Cena ones and
yep,
all the other matches. Like this has been my favorite. I'm looking forward to CM Punk the most just because he hasn't, like you said, it's like his first Mania in like a long ass time. Um, First
yep.
main event, he should have been main evented multiple times. Um, and yeah, bro, I'm excited because last year he didn't even get to compete at WrestleMania. He broke his tricep or whatever, or bicep, and
Yep.
it's cool that a year later he's in the main event. One of the greatest. So yeah, CM Punk.
Couldn't agree more. And the next question is pretty much asking us exactly what we just answered. It says, "Do you think CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will live up to the hype?" I say yes. Just simple and
Oh
sweet.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely, bro. Seth Rollins is one of the best performers in WWE in wrestling.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns as well, CM Punk as well, bro. I'm pretty sure. And then you got Paul Heyman, bro. Like, bro, it's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be great.
Cinema.
Definitely, definitely.
Which underdog or mid carder do you think could steal the show?
Mm. Uh,
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul,
Logan Paul. Penta.
Penta. I'm gonna go with
Gable.
Braun Breaker, bro. Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker's also on that list.
Gable, that's a regular night for Gable. You know, that's a regular night for Gable.
Yeah, but Gable's just so great in ring that man, I don't know. I'm thinking Logan Paul for sure though.
Yeah, Logan Paul. I don't know. I feel like even if he does steal the show, like people are still gonna hate.
Yeah, I just think watching it, I'm gonna come away thinking like, wow, Logan Paul is incredible because he does these
Yeah,
these good moves. Like his execution of the moves that he can do looks really good, and he has
yeah.
AJ Styles to bounce off of. So
Right, right. I think Tiff might have a standout night too. He might have a underdog standout night too. Tiffany Stratton.
I don't know how that match is gonna look, man.
Jade as well.
Jay's gonna. It's either gonna be a squash or she's gonna be winning majority of the match and lose at the end.
They better not do no damn squash, bro.
It's either a squash or she's gonna win majority of the match, like 90% of it, and then lose at the very end.
Yeah, she probably is gonna win like 90%.
It said question number 5. What is your dream surprise return or debut at WrestleMania 41?
Mm, Dream surprise return.
My return already happened.
What was yours?
He's already back. Punk. He's already back.
I was CM Punk.
Yeah, he's already back.
Um, well, we know it's not gonna be Aleister Black because he's coming back next Friday.
Damn, they said that?
Um, well, they played like a promo and it said 425 25, and it was like a creepy promo. So people are saying that's Aleister Black. I mean, I was good. I would say Ray Phoenix, but they already brought him back, so I guess Ray Phoenix. Maybe
Yeah, I
he'll
mean
replace
it is his debut
he'll
still.
yeah, maybe he'll replace Rey Mysterio if Rey Mysterio's like really hurt really bad if he can't wrestle.
That would be a fire match. Ray Phoenix versus Americano.
Yeah, he already eliminated him from the fucking Battle Royal, so
Yep,
you know,
just last
they've
night.
already planted the seeds. Yeah.
All right, if you could fantasy book one match for WrestleMania 41, what would it be? I think it's this is not my pick, but I do think it's a shame that it's not Roxanne versus Bailey on this card.
Roxanne, yeah. That's a good one. For me, does it is it people that haven't been on the card? Gunther versus CM Punk, nigga.
I was
Come
thinking
on.
Rock versus Roman,
That's a good one. That's a good one. We
but
could
yeah,
do
Gunther and
really
Punk would have been fire.
any combination like Punk versus Cody, Cody versus Rock.
Rock,
But yeah,
Rock
I
versus
think
Roman.
the main one for me would probably be shit. Even Gunther and Brock. I
Gunther
think we
and
missed out a
Brock. That's
lot.
the answer. That's Gunther and Brock.
Bianca and
That's
Rhea.
yeah, Bianca
But
and
yeah,
Rhea
Gunther and
straight
Brock.
up.
Yeah, yeah, Gunther and Brock for sure. That's
Yeah,
probably the
yeah.
main
You
one. But
changed my answer. I got Gunther and Brock. That's the one for me.
yeah,
That's an amazing match that I would love to see one day.
maybe we'll get to see it one day. Maybe if this lawsuit shit gets cleared up this year, later this year, next year, we could see Brock and
I
Gunther.
mean, what is
You
there
never
to
know.
clear up?
I don't know. I don't know.
What is there?
It might not clear up. It might get worse.
Because the shit he did, I mean, it said he did it. So what?
Hey, but
What is there
he
to clear
already
up?
beat one case. He already beat one case. So who knows? Who knows? We don't know.
He might
I
turn
don't
into
know.
TK for this case and get 80 years for pissing on a bitch.
uh,
All right, so what is your boldest prediction for this weekend?
my my boldest prediction. Yeah, let me pull up the card one more time. You got one? While I'm looking,
My boldest prediction is probably.
Cena winning 17.
I think that's one a little
Is
obvious.
that
I think my
bold?
boldest prediction is somebody going heel between Seth and Paul Heyman,
I think.
or Punk.
Okay,
Seth, Paul Heyman, or Punk.
let's do this. Boldest prediction. Who do you think is gonna face Randy Orton?
Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis?
Yeah.
What about Rusev?
Damn, that would be a return.
Yeah. What
That'd be a
about
big
Rusev?
return. I think Rusev is a big possibility. I think that's
I
a big
think it's got to
possibility.
be either
That's
Rusev,
something
Nick
that they would normally
Aldis.
say for Monday, though.
Yeah. And then it's like, bro, whoever faces him is gonna lose. Like Orton's winning because he's obviously
Yeah,
probably gonna be the next number one contender. So
yeah,
I
because the
think Nick
next PLE is
Aldis.
in his hometown. So yeah,
Yeah, I think Nick Aldis is probably a safe bet. Um, but I mean, shit, it could be Rusev,
that's why I
Solo
think
Sikoa.
the way that we think that Randy's obviously winning because the next PLE is in his hometown is what I think makes Cena versus Rhodes interesting because we can see either one of them facing Randy. Like, there's a big chance
Right.
it's either one of them.
Yeah,
It's
I
not like
agree. Yeah.
somebody has to win because they got to go against Randy. It's like either one of them had a big story against Randy, so it could really be either one. I think they're just
Right.
gonna
I
be
agree.
asking a match.
Because if you get Cody winning, you could get a Orton heel turn.
Yep.
Shit, or if you get Cena winning shit, we get Orton and Cena one more time. So it's like
Or
either
to
way,
Cena
we're
one more
winning.
time, and the roles are reversed in a way that we've never seen before, where Cena's
Right.
the heel and Randy's the
Untapped
face.
territory. Right,
Yeah,
right,
uncapped
right.
territory.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I
So
think either way, it's a pretty
either
cool
way,
thing.
we got some interesting outcomes. Yeah. So yeah, I agree.
Question number 8 is there a match you're not too excited for at all? And I know for you that's Liv Morgan versus Lyra. And
Yeah, I'll add another one if you want.
go for it.
The Raw Tag Team title match as well.
I mean, you're gonna hate
I
me
don't
for
really fuck
this.
about that shit.
You're gonna hate me for this. I think it's
What you gonna
Jade
say,
and
Cody and
Naomi.
Cena?
No, Jade and
Um,
Naomi.
I would put
I
Jade
just
and
don't
Naomi
give
in
a
there
fuck.
too.
I just don't give a fuck, bro. I really don't.
That's a SmackDown match.
Yes, it is. I'm surprised it hasn't fully happened on SmackDown already.
Yeah. I don't really care for Drew versus Damien either. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't either. I care more about Logan Paul and AJ than Drew and fucking Damian Priest.
I fucking agree. I fucking agree. Like, I feel like Drew got so fucked over for Mania season,
I
bro.
agree
Like,
with you on any tag team match. I think the older I get, the less superstars I want to see on teams because it used to be triple threat tags or
yeah.
triple threat. What is it called? 3-way tags. It used to be those, but now I just don't want to see any tag. I don't care.
Bro, they have a fucking TLC tag match scheduled for Friday. They could have put that shit on here. That would have
Yeah,
been way better than the fucking New Day shit. Like, I don't know what
yeah,
these niggas got going. Um, but yeah, I think my main match that I don't care for is probably the women's tag title match. Not gonna lie,
yeah. I'm going Jay and Naomi, and then the New
Jay
Day
Naomi.
match. Yeah, and then the New Day match.
Yeah, yeah. I feel really bad for Drew McIntyre, bro. He had like one of the best feuds of the year, and all he gets for WrestleMania is just some bullshit. Like that's crazy. Not gonna lie, I'd be tight.
I mean, it's something. It's better than nothing.
Damian
I mean, he
Priest.
could very well be left off this bitch. So
I would just got left off. Sleep me
he could
off.
be Andre the Giant Battle Royale winner or some shit.
Like you niggas made me win the Money in the Bank. I lost that. I lost the Punk twice. I lost the Chamber. I lost the Rumble, and now I got to go against Damian Priest. Like y'all niggas hate me. Y'all niggas hate me.
Well, when you put it like that, he might actually be going over.
Bro, he's got to. He's got to. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Is
I
there
think
a
it'll be a good
match
match
that
though.
you're excited for at all? Wait, what? Oh, that you're not. We just did that. We just did that. We just did that. My fault.
Yeah.
What's your ideal WrestleMania moment this year? What do you think is the most? I mean, Cena winning 17.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I think we both can agree with that. That'd
Yeah,
be
we could just skip that
monumental.
one. Yeah, we just skip that one. I mean, we've talked about that one enough. Do you
Yeah.
prefer the 2 night format or do you wish it was one big show again?
I wish it was one big show again. Ain't gonna lie.
Damn, I like the two
What
night
about you?
format.
Tonight? I
Yeah,
mean,
you get more out of it. I think.
yeah, but thing is, if it was one night, we wouldn't get all these filler matches. Like the five matches that we said we didn't want to see, like we probably wouldn't
Nah,
get
we
seen.
still would. Remember when Vince McMahon was putting on that 8 hour extravaganza?
Yeah,
It would
yeah. I
still
don't
be
think I
there. It'd
don't
just
think
be eight
Triple H should do
hours.
that though. You know, Triple H likes to keep it short and sweet with the PLEs, so
I don't know. It's
maybe it is a
Mania. I
good
think
thing.
he'll go
Maybe it
all
is a
out
good
still.
thing.
I
Maybe it
think
is a good
Mania should
thing.
just be all championships defended. If you're not a champion, fuck out of here, nigga.
I agree. Treat it like Night of Champions. That's what it should
Yeah,
be
pretty
like.
much. I
Yeah,
think
I
every
agree.
single championship should be defended, and maybe like one or two matches that don't have one. But pretty much every title should be defended. That's the way I think. But I like the two-man
Yeah.
formula.
What do you think about what do you think about none of the mid card women's championships being on the card? Do you care about that, or do you think that should have happened?
Well, one is, but she's not defending it. But like I said to you, I think all of belts should be defended. I think Lyra should have a solo match over. I mean, Drew deserves it more, but I mean, what the fuck are we doing with Drew and Damian Priest or Logan
That could
Paul
have
and
been
AJ
that could
Styles?
have been that could have been on Backlash or SmackDown.
Bro, that could have been the main event of a SmackDown, and we could be more excited for SmackDown because we're getting one of
Yeah,
those type
I
of
agree.
matches.
I agree.
So yeah, I think every belt should be defended. Every belt they got.
I agree. Hell, even NXT, fuck it. Why they gotta have stand and deliver? Put them on the
Uh,
show.
I think standard delivers is necessary for them, just so
I
they're
think
not
that
taking
shit
up
finna
too much
start too.
spots. But yeah, I agree. I think on the
Yeah.
NXT side, standard deliver should have all the championships, which I'm not sure they do, but I think they should.
I mean, they
All
only
right,
got
so the
four
next question is:
championships.
Do you think WWE is leaning too much into part timers slash legends this year? I say no.
Nah, not at all. We only
I can
got
only
one
think of
part
two.
timer on the card.
There's
Or
only
only
two.
two.
It's like John Cena and Logan.
Roman Cena,
Oh, three.
or okay, yeah,
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 three.
Roman Cena and
Roman,
Logan.
Cena, and Logan.
Okay, well maybe for the main events, yeah, but I mean, still, you got Punk, Seth, and Cody. Those are like the top three full time guys.
I
So
mean, it's
nah,
Roman Reigns and Cena's on his last year.
right? Yeah,
So if
that is
it's
true.
any year to have a part timer, it kind of makes sense these years. But I still don't think there's too much like reliance on them. I mean, you still had Punk and Seth to carry the load, and I think Cena showed up what 3 of the last 6 weeks.
Would you count Orton as a part timer?
No, yeah, because he was hurt, but he wasn't hurt in real life. He was hurt in storyline.
Yeah, that is true. He's gone for
If
a
he
long
was hurt
time.
in real life, I would have said no, but he was hurt in storyline. He was perfectly fine in real life, so I'm gonna have to say yes.
So I mean, for part timers, that's I wouldn't say they're relying on part timers.
Yeah, but
Uh,
like Randy's a part timer that is there often when he's there. Like he's there
yeah, he
every
just
week
doesn't
at least.
wrestle a lot. He just doesn't wrestle a lot. Kind of
Yeah,
like CM
Cena.
Punk. Like they're pretty much there every week, but they don't wrestle all the time.
Yeah, and then Cena on the other hand, I think he's been there 3 of the last 6 weeks. So that's a
Right.
split. I'm not too mad at that. And then Roman, now Roman is egregious because Roman will show up, but he'll only be there for the last 5 minutes. So I think
Yeah.
Roman is egregious, actually. And
Yeah.
Logan is almost never there. So I think it's only like Roman and Logan that we can really call super part time.
But you know what though? Logan has pretty much been there like for the last couple months because he was there for the Elimination Chamber build up for most of that because he was in the
Logan's on the
chamber and
AEW
then
schedule.
oh yeah, for sure.
He on the
This guy
AEW
wrestles.
shit.
He only wrestles on PLEs damn near. It's
He on
crazy.
the MJF schedule.
That ass.
Which I can respect. Preserve your body, man.
I wonder how much he makes.
I
You
think
think
he
he
makes
gets
a lot
paid
of
more than
fucking money.
You think he gets paid more than Seth Rollins?
Seth Rollins, no, but if you go one tier under Seth Rollins, yes. Like Jay Uso, yes.
Yeah, you think you think he gets
Gunther,
paid more than
yes.
Gunther?
Yeah. He has his fucking
No
Prime
way
logo
he's
on the
getting paid
fucking
more than
mat.
Drew McIntyre. No way. Right?
I would hope not, but I think it's
I
likely. He
hope
has his
not.
fucking Prime battle on the mat. They got a whole
Yeah.
hydration station. They bring it out for fucking matches.
Yeah, you damn right. You damn right.
I mean,
Damn right about that.
I think he makes a lot of money with those guys.
I bet a lot of niggas hate that nigga, bro.
So the thing with
I
the
bet a
hate, do
lot.
you actually buy into it? Because I'm the more weeks that we go by, I know we talked about this plenty of times, but the more weeks that we
Yeah.
go by, I'm starting to think Seth Rollins actually probably likes this guy, but he has this one gripe about him, and then he's just focusing in on that one gripe for the storyline. But do you think there's really like a lot of like dislike backstage nowadays?
Mm. Honestly, bro, I can't call it. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe not with that specific situation, bro, but you never know. Like we heard a couple weeks ago, Matt Riddle had came out and said that um Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were like difficult to work with, and KO was like, yeah, because you're like a problem backstage or whatever. So we don't work easily with you. So it's like we didn't even know about all that, but it's like
Yeah.
that nigga had problems with like Goldberg, Brock, Roman. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
So it's like, yeah,
everybody.
Seth, so it's like you never truly know. And like these niggas are so professional. It's not like AEW. So it's like we would never know. But
Yeah.
I don't think Punk has no real beef with everybody. Like, bro, at this point, if you still have this nigga's been here for like 2 years almost. Like he's like a fucking shield now. Like if you're still hating on that nigga, bro, like you got a problem with yourself, bro.
I think
Like I think
I think Punk is so fucking real that if something there was some beef backstage, we would have heard about it by now.
I agree. And I think he's the type of person like if he has beef with somebody, like he's gonna try to address that shit. Not like not I'm not saying like in a negative way, but like he gonna try to like talk to them, get to the
Yeah,
bottom of some shit. Like he's just one of those type of people. At least that's what it seemed like to me. And that's what
yeah,
he was trying to do in AEW too. So, you know.
yeah.
So
How do
I
you
think it is I think it is like backstage drama, but because I
we just
mean we
don't
heard
know?
about that. We heard about the shit with what's the girl name in NXT and Jay Uso?
Oh, Miss Parker.
Yeah.
That came
So,
out 2 years after the fact. So yeah, I think you're right.
Right, right.
We could just never know
Yeah,
about some shit.
right.
The Yeet Man. The Yeet
The Yeet
Man.
Man. This fucking guy.
All right, so how do you think the Las Vegas crowd will affect the vibe of the show? I think it'll be same
Yeah.
old.
I don't know. Them niggas was booing Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes last night, bro. I don't know. It's unpredictable. Because when I was watching that shit, I was like, what the? I was like, they booing Cody?
I watched the
But then
promo, but I didn't remember them booing him. I honestly did not,
they were
or
booing
don't.
the fuck out of him like when he first started talking. Cause Cena just went so hard. Like Cena had a hard ass promo. So they started booing him and then he won him back. I was like, damn, he won him back. Like he's really him. Like Cody's really him. But I don't know, man.
You
I
still
think
can't wrestle.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think I don't know. This crowd's gonna be unpredictable. I'm looking forward to that. How the crowd's gonna react to the Charlotte Tiff match. I think Charlotte's gonna get booed out the building. I ain't gonna
I hope.
lie.
I'd like to see the
I
wrestling fans
mean,
keep that same energy as before. That Chicago
I'm
crowd didn't
not
give a fuck about her.
right. I mean, with Jay Uso, I think he's gonna have the crowd turned. Everything else, I don't think nobody really gonna give a fuck about, other than like the triple threat matches.
Yeah, I think it'll be same old, same old.
Yeah,
Which entrance are you most hyped to see? Pyro, music, the whole thing. Cena has
entrance.
to have a nice one, right? Cena has to have an epic one, right?
Yeah, it's the last one, huh?
It's the last one,
Yeah,
and he normally has the best.
yeah. Um, so you go with Cena?
I go with Cena.
I'm gonna go
I
with
think that entrance is gonna be fire.
I'm gonna go with Jay Uso, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a fan, but them motherfuckers about to be turned up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna be doing the whole time. Yeah,
Hey, them niggas gonna
look
have a
like they
whole
swag
stadium.
surfing in that motherfucker.
Because I think last year he had his match with his brother. I don't remember what the crowd was like last year because I mean I just didn't care about that match. But when he wins that title,
That match was
when he
terrible.
yeah, right. I'm gonna say Jay,
That match is
but
awful.
but honestly though, I'm gonna just go with Jay. I wanted to say Penta because you know the pyro and shit, but I'm gonna just go with
Yeah,
Jay.
I wonder what they do for both for all the triple threats. Because
But you
you
think
gotta think
Roman
Roman's got
Ro,
to have a
you
cool one.
yeah, because Roman usually has like a fucking piano or some shit,
Yeah,
piano playing. Seth
a
is probably
band
gonna
or
have
some
some
shit.
weird ass shit. Seth, you know, remember Seth interest last year with all those
Seth
fucking
Rollins is
niggas?
gonna do some flamboyant ass shit.
And then Punk, I mean,
They might just bring a living color
Punk ain't
back
gonna do
out.
nothing. Oh
They
yeah,
might
Punk's
bring
gonna
in
have
living color out again.
yeah. I think they're gonna be there. Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
so
dude, he might have the best interest, bro. I love his theme song.
a little live performance. Yeah, he has the best theme song in all the
Yeah,
wrestling.
yeah,
Like Cult of Personality is a song you can listen to by itself
right. I
and just throw it in.
sometimes when I go to main event or like arcades, they have like Guitar Hero and shit on there. Nigga, I'm always picking Cult of Personality, bro. I'm playing that shit
Yeah,
in front of everybody, nigga.
that shit's
But
heat.
yeah,
That shit's heat.
yeah,
So you got to.
yeah.
All
But
right, so
I
we're down to
think
the
yeah.
last two questions, and then we can get out of here. What were you saying?
Oh no, I was just gonna say I think that'd be a good interest too. But no, you good.
You did pick right. You said
Yeah,
Ray,
I said Jey Uso. Jey Uso.
Jey Uso, or Ray. Okay,
You said what?
Ray. I said you said
Oh,
you said Jey Uso or Phoenix, right? Or Pinto,
uh,
something like that, right?
I said or Penta, but
Or Pinto.
what was it? Oh, I think Cody shit gonna be fired too though. We didn't even say Cody.
I think his entrance is overrated, but for this match, it has to be fire, right? You're
Might
seeing his
pull out the
last
mask.
opponent. You're seeing his last Mania opponent. Probably going to be his last opponent altogether. I mean, I agree.
Yeah, he
You've
might pull
been the
out that
WWE
mask.
guy for the past year. I agree.
Hey, 2 years, damn near.
Yeah, last 2 years, the biggest babyface. All right, so question number 14: is there any chance we get a heel turn that shocks the crowd? Who would it be? I think I've already answered this. I think it's either Seth or Paul Heyman
That's
or
the
both.
man. Um, yeah, I think Seth is kind of the only possible one, right? I'm looking at the car right now. I'm gonna have to go with Seth too. I feel like it's not like the only. I feel like we talked about somebody. Well. Yeah, I think that's the only possible like heel turn.
Finn
I mean,
Balor.
maybe baby, but
Finn Balor.
who gives a fuck about that?
Finn Balor.
Mm, at Mania, you think it's gonna happen at Mania?
If it
Judgment Day
don't happen
breaks
at
up.
Mania, it happens the Monday after.
Hey, I don't know. Dom has been saying like we need another member. We need another member. He keeps saying that like, every week. You know, he's like we need a new member every week. Finn's like no, we don't. We don't need nobody else. So hey,
One of them got to be going
right,
heel.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Seth though. I think that's a safe bet for. I'm gonna go with you on that one, Seth Rollins.
And the last question of the episode, curated by ChatGPT. When WrestleMania 41 is over, who will we be talking about? What will be the number one thing that we're talking about, me and you, when it's all done and dusted?
I think it's pretty obvious, right?
Cena.
Mr. 17, 17,
Yeah, Cena.
17 champs. I
It,
think it's gonna be the hottest topic
it's either
after the
Cena or it's
Sunday.
somebody from the Triple Threats.
Yeah, I think it'll be Cena. I think it automatically has to be something from night two. So, and that's like
Yeah,
the
because it's
biggest
the
match.
last
So,
day.
right, yeah. So I think it's got to be Cena.
Cena.
Or
Yeah.
if somebody else helps Cena, like I mean, we got Rock, we got Travis Scott, but what if somebody else joins? What if it's
I
another
think
person?
I think like even what if Cena loses, it's still Cena. Like if Cena
Yeah,
loses,
well,
we're still gonna
yeah.
be talking about
What
the
if he
fact that
gets
he
his
didn't
ass
get
beat?
17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be crazy. That'll be insane.
Yeah. So I think it's either way you slice the bread. I think it's Cena,
I agree. I agree.
and and the fact that it's his last Mania, so we're gonna be talking about like, damn, that's his last one. Was it good? Was it bad? Did it live
Right.
up to being his last one? Where
How
does it
does it
rank against
rank?
his other Mania
Right.
matches? Like
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Hey, do you think? I mean, last thing before we get out of here. You know, we got the you can't wrestle, all this. Like, I think he's gonna put on a masterclass performance, bro. Last Mania match, bro. I think he's gonna
He
put on a
always
great
has
match.
master classes, but I think the thing to highlight in his master classes is that he's always been carried through them. Do you think
Oh
Cody
man.
Rhodes can carry him to an instant classic?
Hell yeah. If anybody can do it, for sure. For sure. But I mean,
Well, I mean, we've seen
Cena,
CM
all you
Punk
really
do
gotta
it.
do,
We've seen AJ Styles do it.
all Cena gotta do is what he does best, sell.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
that. So,
I mean,
and I mean,
we've seen CM Punk do it. We've seen AJ Styles do it. I'm not sure if Cody Rhodes can, but I'm hoping he can.
I think he can. Do you think Roman was successful because when they had their match, SummerSlam?
I think there was just so much bullshit last year that it just made it good.
Yeah,
Like a
I
lot of
feel
people
that.
always say this, but it was like Avengers.
Yeah, I really don't remember that match, honestly.
You there?
Huh?
You don't remember the first one or the second one?
The
The
one
first one or
I
the
think
second one?
it was when Roman was the Universal Champ and Cena had came back. Like he had just beat Brock or whatever, I think, or he beat somebody, and then Cena just came back out of nowhere. I think it was SummerSlam like 2021 or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't really remember the match.
Oh, when Brock came
I
back
can't.
against Cena.
When it was, I'm
Wait,
talking about
when Brock came back against Cena.
Cena versus Roman when Cena came back. It was like a couple years ago when Roman when
Oh
he
no
was
no
the
no
tribal
no no
chief
no no. Well,
when
I
he
don't
was
think that
tribal
was an
chief.
instant classic.
No, I'm saying,
Yeah,
but do you
no,
think Roman
I don't
carried
think that
him
was an
like
instant classic
how
anyway.
Punk and AJ carried him? You think Roman carried him or no?
No, no. My point was that when Cena has classics, it's because somebody carried him. I don't think that match
Oh,
is a classic.
only the classes. Okay, okay. Yeah. After that, okay.
Yeah, yeah. When he has classic matches like 5 out of 5, 5-star matches, I think that's because somebody's carrying him.
Know about that, man? Because you got the Umaga match. Them niggas was going crazy when
That's
they
5 out of 5 for you?
hell yes. That's one of Cena's best matches.
Okay.
but the AJ Styles
For
and the Punk
sure.
match, I think that was one of his best matches too. But if you see that Umaga Street fight, nigga, that's one of
I
Cena's best matches, my nigga.
but I think Cena got two matches against Punk that's better than that. Two. Three. He has three that's better than that.
This Money in the Bank, just Money in the Bank.
Nah, Money in the Bank, the SummerSlam match, and then the one that they had on Raw before Mania.
The Raw before Mania
Those
one was
three
good.
are fire. When he gave him the power driver and that shit was like literally banned, that shit's
Yeah, yeah,
fire.
yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan, but that KO match was hard too. KO match was hard too.
Yeah, Punk, Cena versus KO when
Then the
KO was just
KO.
about to debut or just debuting.
When,
Yeah,
okay, so
agreed.
when you thought I was talking about something else earlier, were you talking about Brock and Cena? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Brock and Cena in SummerSlam. That was a great match,
Oh yeah. Fuck.
and I think
Triple
Brock just
threat,
being a
triple threat.
monster carried that. Oh
Yeah,
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 with
yeah.
Seth
Wow.
Rollins too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn,
But
bro.
even with
That
just the
little era.
SummerSlam match, I think Brock carried because Brock was just a monster in that match.
Yeah, I mean, shit, he didn't really do anything except get suplexed the whole fucking time.
Yeah, and
All he did was like,
dominated.
Cena didn't get no offense. He
And then a
barely got any
Kimura
offense.
Kimura attempts tried to break that dude's arm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right, right. Yeah, that's a classic, bro. Brock, around that time, bro, Brock had a lot of classics, bro. Damn, bro.
yes he did.
Damn, bro. Bring this
Yes
nigga
he
back,
did.
man.
ASAP, ASAP. All right, well I'm Count Christian.
The Young.
Oh my God, we got to redo it. What just happened? Am I going in and out for you?
No, I heard you.
Did we
I
lose
heard
him?
you. You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's just rap one more time. I'm Count Christian,
All right. See Young. We out.
and we're out. Peace.
Peace.